Well, it's that time of year again. It's that time of year again where everything is like pink or red or whatever. There's hearts everywhere. They actually want people to wear red at my freaking job. Like, really? I don't even want to be here, much less be here and think about Valentine's Day. But it's Valentine's Day, or maybe this video makes it all about Valentine's Day. I don't know. I'm a procrastinator when it comes to editing. But it is Valentine's Day. So what better way to spend Valentine's Day than hating on other people's love? Top 8 worst Fire Emblem pairings. Let's do it.
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
Stahl? I don't think it's Stahl or however the hell you say his name. He usually dies in my playthroughs anyway. But Stahl and Lally. So, interesting one, this one. This one is one of the few ones in this category. It doesn't have anything to do with, you know, the supports, anything like that. Main reason why I say this pairing is one of the worst pairings in Fire Emblem, because Stahl looks like a pedo. Okay? Alright, I mean, yeah, well, I've done the whole joke with Lally looking like a lolly before. I've done that joke, but it's not really about her. We know she's not a lolly. We know she just looks like that because Japan. But Stahl just looks like your stereotypical pedo dude. He's all cool until you find out that he was on To Catch a Predator. He just looks like a pedo.
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
Speaking of pedophiles, we have male Robin and Nah. Or pretty much most of the kid characters. Since technically they are kid characters, even though most of them actually look like adults or at least like older teenagers or whatever. Except for Nah. Nah is an actual lolly. I mean, I know technically with the time travel thing, she's supposed to be of age or whatever, but her mom looks like a lolly. She's actually a lolly. And you can marry her and have kids. Japan! Come on!
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
Ooh, finally getting the Fire Emblem Fates, are we? With Perry and Kaden. So, of course, Perry's a psychopath. Kaden is a furry. This should be an interesting pairing, right? Well, yeah, it's interesting until you get to the end of their support combos in the S rank, when they reveal that if Kaden didn't propose to Perry, she was gonna murder him and probably wear his fuzzy tail like something straight out of freaking School Days. Man, why is Conquest so dark?
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
Man, this pairing, I don't know what it is about the threat of murder that seems to like turn chicks on in Fire Emblem, but Sully and Long Q. Long Q is one of my favorite characters in all of Fire Emblem. He's freaking cool. You know, he has a weird fear of women, which I kind of understand. I'm not afraid of women. I think women are just afraid of me. But, you know, we're kind of in the same boat. You know, we're both going to die alone, except for he ends up getting with Sully. And that could very well happen if Sully has anything to do with it, because during their support conversations, Sully she tries to pick a fight with Long Q, a spar, and Long Q really doesn't want to do it because, you know, he's afraid of women. And she goes at him with killing intent. She intends to murk him if he doesn't fight. I know she's trying to make him fight and he's not going to let himself die, but what if he pulled like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Then it would be a whole different story.
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
So, what could go wrong with this, huh? The melodic dancer and the stoic monk. Seems like a pretty interesting combo. A little different, you know, because monks, I guess they're more solitary, religious people, and, you know, I don't think they really go out with dancers, but seems like an interesting combo, right? Till you realize that the monk is a dick. A funny dick, but a dick nonetheless.
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
Speaking of dicks, we have Finn Robin and Yarn, or Yearn, however you say his name, the rabbit guy. Alright, so back in Fire Emblem Awakening, there was a race called the Toggles. They were these cool, like, shape-shifting animal people. Some of them were rabbits, some of them were other creatures, but for whatever, you know, they were just cool people, right? Until some exalt comes along and decides to just murder them all. Until we get down to one. That one has a baby named Yarn, and of course, in Fire Emblem fashion, because of time travel, you can marry said child and have another child. Okay, you're saving the species, right? That's all well and good. Except for their support conversations are so freaking cringy at times. I mean, I'm a pretty hardened dude. Right? I'm not like an SJW, you know. I'm not really SJW or whatever. But some of the stuff she says is pretty cringy to somebody who's like nearly the last left of their entire species. Like one point in the conversation, she wants to like jump into like a pile of toggles because they're so soft and fluffy. Like their throw pillows. She literally compares them to throw pillows. I'm like, damn, that's cringy for me. Like,
but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
And back to the dark dankness of Conquest. We have Perry making her second trip in one of the worst couples in Fire Emblem. And Xander. I haven't talked much about Xander. I mean, he's okay. You know, he's Prince dude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Except for this one support conversation he has with Perry. So him and Perry, like, it kind of comes down to one of the main reasons he hired her. Because he wanted to bang Perry. And I was kind of like, that's understandable. I mean, I'm not in the psychopath or yanderes or anything like that. But it's understandable. But still, dude, you hired her because they eventually get married. Still, though, she wouldn't be here if you didn't have a boner. I guess the power of boners is strong.
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night.
And last but not least, the worst Fire Emblem pairing. I'm gonna get some heat for this, and it's gonna be a spoiler for the end of all 3 games. So if you haven't, you can go ahead and like check out one of my other videos. You know, I have the other waifu pairing videos in the description. If you want to, I did a lowly video. You can check that one out because there's gonna be a spoiler for end of all 3 games. The worst Fire Emblem pairing: Azura and Male Corrin. Or technically Azura and anybody, but mainly Azura and Male Corrin. Why? Why is this awesome partially canon couple so bad? Because Azura dies in the end. At least with Birthright and Conquest. In Conquest, you don't even know she's dead until much later. A little bit later in the end, you know she's gone. At least in Birthright, you know, you have that finality that she's dead, like right off the bat. You know, she uses up too much power, and then she disappears into the ether. She melts into the lake. I think she melts into the lake. But the fact of the matter is, if you marry Azura, you're going to be a widower and a single parent because she's gonna die. And it's probably one of the worst ones. I mean, because their support conversations are cool. It's borderline canon. But the fact is, she's gonna die. Which means you're gonna have no waifu. That's one of the worst existences ever. Man, I hate Valentine's Day. So, that's about it. My worst waifus list. There's probably gonna be another one of these because there's so many pairings in Fire Emblem. Put your worst pairings down in the comments below. Tell me I'm crap. Tell me you're mad because I put your pairing on here. What have you? I like communication. I can take punishment, especially on Valentine's Day. That's what I'm gonna do to myself anyway. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna go to Walgreens and poke little pinholes in all the condom boxes. Happy Valentine's Day. Keep it real.